I'd like to try it out. What advice would you give to somebody new about because you've had your journey and your journey's got a lot of insights. What would be the advice you'd give to the new person who might be exploring this?
Start with yourself. Just start with enrolling in a little bit of conversation. Have a moment where you're just not doing anything. It's probably going to be your most effective practice of yoga. You can, of course, take yourself to a public class, but that comes with a lot. There's a lot of factors. So even before that consideration, have a moment to just be. We don't do that. We only do. And if you can just scale it back, and, plan a few deliberate moments or minutes in a day's time to just not be stimulated, not have headphones in your ears, not have a screen to follow. You can, of course, use nature because it's next to kin, right? But if you can even go without that and maybe be brave enough to remove your vision from whatever space that you're held in and just start looking around. Like, what is that thought? What's the quality of that thought? Oh, that's a thought that I think? Is that the story that I let run my life? Or like check in with a sense. What's the last taste that you can recognize in your mouth? What's something that you can hear going on in the environment? And don't feel so compelled to qualify it, to name it. That's yoga. It's of presence. So baseline to any beginner, and it's not beginner at all. In fact, it's very challenging, but it's kind of like a right aligned challenge. Just spend a moment. Feel one of your breath cycles over the course of a day. Just feel how life force enters in and then exits, and you realize, well, wow, I didn't even think about this, and this body is just breathing itself. I think that's the start. Start with yourself. Take a moment. Pay attention and don't run out. You know? Turn off a sense to come into a greater awareness of like this inner felt sense and be with. And you don't have to stay for long, but stay for a moment. And then the next day, go in for another moment. And then repeat, repeat, repeat. There's your practice. It's been developed. Add movement if you want, because it's certainly going to help. Like getting that somatic feedback helps change from, well, if you're coming from a more frenzied state at your nervous system level, if you can learn how to enter that inner landscape without leaving, well, then it's made. Then the mending is just going to go and go and go. Because the body, it knows how to get to a feeling of safety. But if we don't give it an avenue, it's not going to feel the need to go there. It's like, well, I've been in survival mode for however many years. We can keep on keeping on. It's just
It
with little
really
interruptions.
it really speaks to how important it is to be intentional to do it.